had a meeting with Chief James Craig. It was amazing. It was for Black History Month. We had 4 questions to ask him, and then I got to sit there for the interview and went live on social media. Visit me. I had a great time. Well, we're almost there. I hope he's not too busy.
First and last name again?
Lacey Ayla Brown.
Lacey Ayla Brown. We're doing an interview today, and I know I'm being recorded, so hello to the family, to your family. And so you have a couple of questions for me.
Yes.
And I will tell you in advance. Usually when young people interview me, their interviews are tougher on me than when I'm interviewed by adults.
Question number 1. What advice would you give kids that are bullied?
Tell an adult. If it's in school, tell your teacher. For sure, tell your parents. Discuss it, because bullying should not happen. It's wrong. And when children or young people decide not to tell, bad things can happen. So always tell and say something. Okay.
Number 2. Who or what inspired you to become the chief of police?
Oh, what a great question. I got to tell you, I get a lot of questions, and not that one as often, because I think this helps young people as they craft out a career path. Like, you want to be a doctor, you know that now. And I know you will be not just a doctor, but a great doctor. So when I joined the police department, I was only 19 years old. And the police in the community that I didn't like. And so I said to myself, in order to change a police department, I needed to do what? I needed to be in charge. Well, I took kind of a different path, because I left Detroit because I got laid off. They laid off 1,500 police officers and became police chief in Portland, Maine. You know where Portland, Maine is? Way up in the Northeast, very cold, colder than Detroit. I was the first African-American police chief in the history of the state of Maine. And after 2 years, I said, you know what, I want to go to a bigger police department. So I went to Cincinnati, Ohio. You know where Cincinnati, Ohio? You ever heard of Cincinnati? Bigger city than Portland, Maine. And I was the first African-American police chief in the history of that police department. So after 2 years, my dream came true. I got offered the position of police chief for the city of Detroit, and I've been here going on 6 years. You continue to hold on to your goals, and if someone tells you, I don't care who it is, if anyone ever tells you you can't be a doctor, you say, don't hate, congratulate. How about that? Okay. Another question, you're the future. When I'm in a wheelchair or rocking chair, whatever I'll be in, I might come here and say, I need to go see my doctor. So, before we go to number 4, are you going to do a presentation to your class?
Yes, we have a Black History project coming up.
Oh, beautiful. Are you going to remember all my responses? Oh, I'm being taped, so you'll be able to play the tape for your classmates.
And one more thing. Thank you for all you do for our community.
And you're so welcome. Thank you. This was the best interview I've had. This is going to be better than one that's coming my way. I actually should have the media interview this young lady. Said, I came in and interviewed. Are they here yet? I would love for them to just,
out in the hall.
let's at least let them meet her. And I'm going to say, I have one of the best interviews I could ever have
Okay.
right now. And can I tell you something? Her interview was by far
Better than yours?
no, better than This is not a great story that you're about to hear about. I'm not happy. And so they're going to ask me, so, Chief, what do you think? Sometimes I ask them questions, too.
Since we shared the story yesterday.
Well, first of all, let me just thank you for bringing this troubling story to our attention. Clearly, when these things happen, we prefer that we discover it, but because you are our partners, and this is one that certainly does not depict. You know, many times when I have to talk about officer misconduct, whether it's criminal or not criminal, I always question for me, given what you heard today.
I don't think so, no.
You know, just you know that you've answered all the questions when they don't have any more questions for me. That's always a good thing, I think. Learn anything today?
Thank you, Chief Craig, for all that you do for our community. And thank you for letting me stay for the press conference.
Yeah.
Yep.
You find it intense?
This was a
Okay.
great
Yeah, you
experience.
did good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank
I'm
you for
glad
having
you
us.
all could stay and kind of see what happens in